What's happening, sports fans? How you doing? I am Kendrick, the sports guy. Good day to you. And the TNT and the NBA. Could this be it? We're going to talk about that in this segment. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that follow button. A few weeks ago, I did a segment talking about Amazon buying a right to air some NBA games. They have a package. ABC, ESPN has a package. But their last package was still up in the air between NBC and TNT. Well, according to Bill Simmons on his podcast, he's a former ESPN anchor reporter, and he used to host HBO's Any Given Wednesday. He says the NBC has won that last portion of the NBA broadcasting rights. He said it's a done deal, which would mean that would shut out TNT. According to Simmons, NBC reportedly paid $2.5 billion for that package, but TNT is being hush about it. Well, one of the anchors, personalities on Inside the NBA, Charles Barkley, he was on ESPN Radio Chicago's Waddle and Sylvie show. They were asking him about this, and this is what he had to say.
Am I concerned? 100%.
What can you tell us about the future of Inside the NBA and what direction you think it's all headed?
We have zero idea what's going to happen. We might lose it. I feel so bad for the people I work with. I mean, it is brutal. I mean, it is flat out brutal. Everybody's scared to death. But this is the first time during the exclusive window we did not re-sign in advance. So I will tell you this, it's very stressful for the people I work with. And I wish I could give you an answer. We might lose it. I don't know. It's 50-50 that we lose our part to NBC. Am I concerned? 100%. Because as much as we have been partners with the NBA for, I think, 40 years, you would think if it was close in a bidding war, we would get the benefit of the doubt. But clearly that's not happening. So to answer your question, they're scared to death over here right now. I feel so bad for the people I work with.
Neither TNT nor the NBA has confirmed that the longtime NBA home on TNT, that their partner is out. But it's kind of weird that we haven't heard anything from TNT. Now, Charles would say in an article I read that normally when the negotiations and the deal is done, there's normally a big announcement. But maybe with TNT still airing in the playoffs, and they got the Western Conference Finals they still have to host, I guess maybe TNT is just trying to keep it quiet. But this doesn't bode well. Now, this is kind of a historic situation because Turner Sports has been airing NBA games since the 1984-1985 season. So if this is the last season, which actually this wouldn't be, because they have one more year on their deal, so the 2024-2025 season would be the last season if the TNT doesn't get the games anymore. This next season will be the last season for the NBA on TNT. But more so inside the NBA, let's be honest. I know this is the best studio show on when we're talking sports studio shows on television, bar none. Chuck, Kenny Smith, Ernie Johnson, the host, Shaq, they've been together for a few years now, and they you never know what to expect on this show. It's kind of like a couple of buddies sitting in a barbershop just talking basketball, and it is one of the more entertaining sports in studio shows on air. So it would be sad to see it go. I would hate to see it go. So what would be next for these guys? Well, Chuck said in the article that if the NBA is gone from TNT in his contract, that automatically makes him a free agent. So if they're no longer doing it, the NBA, he's a free agent. He can go anywhere he wants. No non-compete clause or anything. So I'm sure NBC will be knocking on Chuck's door to be part of their new NBA studio if they go that route. Now, all this is just speculation. Nothing has been confirmed. Bill Simmons, who is in the know, he's basically saying it's a done deal. He doesn't know why TNT isn't saying anything. Obviously, the NBA is not going to say anything at this point. So we'll see. But I'd like to know what you guys think about inside the NBA possibly being going away after next season. Not seeing Chuck and Ernie and Kenny Smith and Shaq in the studio anymore. I'd like to know your thoughts on it. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment. I am Kendrick, the sports guy. We will see you on the other side and on the next report. I am out. Peace.